Hi, this is Shubhayan Chakravarti right from the Edgbaston Cricket Stadium in Birmingham. A few days or a couple of weeks back, all the Indian fans, all the Indian media, all the Indian players were celebrating a historic win by the Indian Test cricket team after they levelled the series 1-1 and won their first ever Test match here. Now, why am I standing here and not in Manchester, where the fourth Test match will be played? Because in this particular stadium, the match between India Legends and Pakistan Legends from the World Championship of Legends Season 2 was scheduled to be played today. Now there's a lot of outrage on social media around this particular match, why it was scheduled in the first place, why the players agreed to play against the Pakistani team given the cross-border tensions between the two countries, and how the Pakistani terrorists came into Pahalgam and killed 26 tourists there, mostly Indians, who were out there enjoying with their families and friends. After that Pahalgam attack in April, we saw the cross-border tensions worsen. There were drone attacks from both the sides, missiles were being fired, there were the army, both the Pakistani and Indian army were engaged in battle of war, almost a battle of war before a ceasefire was announced. IPL was suspended, and there was a lot of anger within the Indian public, within the common people around what happened to those 26 lives. Despite that, the WCL organizers went ahead and scheduled this match between India Legends and Pakistani Legends. That is a big question. Where was the common sense? Because the owner of the league, they are Indian. One Indian rapper, Mr. Tomar, and Ajay Devgan, a very popular Indian actor. Mostly all the owners of this team are Indians. The core committee of this entire league is Indian. So despite that, what was the reason of putting India and Pakistan in the same club, in the same group, and make them play? And you know what? Pakistan Legends, the captain of Pakistan Legends is Shahid Afridi. The same Shahid Afridi who blamed the Indian army and the Indian government for the Pulwama attacks. The same Shahid Afridi who blamed the Indian government and Indian army for the Pahalgam attack. Now Shikhar Dhawan came out and gave a statement that, you know, I had already told the organizers back on May 11 that I won't be playing any game against Pakistan. Good on him. Harbhajan Singh, when yesterday when all the Indian players were having the meeting, Harbhajan Singh was first to put his hands up and say, I am pulling out of this match. I don't want to play anything against Pakistan. Followed by the Pathan brothers, Yusuf Pathan and Irfan Pathan. Suresh Raina then followed. So my question to the WCL organizers, who were naive enough to put this match on schedule, and now they came up with a statement less than 18 hours from the match, exactly 4:18 AM in the morning Indian Standard Time, that, you know, we saw reports about Pakistani hockey team getting visa for playing on Indian soil, Indian volleyball team and Pakistan volleyball team engaging in a match. That's why we thought, why not give some entertainment and give some smiles, put some smiles to the faces of the fans. They are representing their country. This is a private, unverified, unsanctioned league. This is just a money minting match for all the organizers. This is not where Yuvraj Singh or Suresh Raina or others will represent their country. They are not representing India. They are playing in a private league. So that was a very naive statement from the WCL organizers. Although they have apologized for hurting the sentiments of the Indian public, my question to them is now, what if India and Pakistan qualify for the final? Like it happened in the first edition of WCL. India defeated Pakistan in that first finale. What will happen if the same happens this time around? Because this tournament will go ahead. India will play against South Africa, will play against West Indies, will play against England and other teams, but not Pakistan. But what if the final happens between India and Pakistan? Will you stop the tournament before the final? Now, as I said, this match is all about minting money. You all know, during Asia Cups, ICC tournaments, the broadcaster revenue, the entire revenue system is based on, the backbone of that revenue system is the India versus Pakistan match. Because the advertisement rates, the gate receipts, everything goes 10x, 20x, 40x just because of the hype between India and Pakistan. And the entire tournament is actually, they get the majority of money from that India versus Pakistan match, and then it is distributed to all the smaller nations as well. But here, what will happen to the gate receipt, the advertisement money? Now the WCL organizers are running in loss. They won't be able to get the money they were expected to get from this India versus Pakistan match. So what is the future of WCL? That is my question. Again, the bigger question, as I said, what if India and Pakistan both qualify for WCL final? I'll leave that question to you guys. But to all the WCL organizers who took this decision to promote this match heavily on social media platforms, brought in social media influencers all the way from India and other parts of the country for this particular match, to promote this particular match and event, what happens to them? You have paid them to come here for free and enjoy the match, have interactions with players. That money is down the drain now. So yeah, I leave that question from you to you guys. Drop your opinions down below, share your views. And of course, there's a lot of anger from the Indian public after what happened here. But kudos to all the Indian players who had the heart, who had the guts to pull out from the match. And as I said, Indian players are not dependent on these money. Yuvraj Singh, Suresh Raina, Shikhar Dhawan, Pathan brothers, they are not dependent on this money from India-Pakistan match or from WCL. They are here to entertain the fans, but this money will also go to the pockets of Shahid Afridi and other Pakistani players who spewed hate against Indian government, Indian army and the Indian public during the Pulwama attack in the past or Pahalgam attack recently. So before you sign them for this tournament, or before you sign them for the 3rd edition or 4th edition of this tournament, ask the question to yourself. They are not representing India or Pakistan. They are not playing a World Cup. This is a private league. So ask the question and then decide whether it should go ahead or not. This is me, Shubhayan Chakravarti, signing off from Edgbaston Cricket Stadium here in Birmingham for Revsportz. Thank you so much.